Later, near Kuttenberg. What's the time?
Well,
Plenty of time.
here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me?
You afraid
I'm
of
not
the
a little
dark?
girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Fair and valid. So, I saved the peasants at
Can't leave
Malashov.
now. I have duties here.
Oh yeah, I've been here before.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
I'll be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out
Yeah, I
of the
saved
cellar.
them. I
Most of
didn't
them
kill
have known
any
me since I was
peasants.
a little girl, and they're not easily
Yeah, I didn't kill any
frightened.
peasants unless
Do
they
you have
actively tried
any
to hit me.
idea how many
Or the
times
ones that
I
were
had
like,
to
oh,
wash,
what do I do? I'm like,
dress
run,
and
run,
groom
run.
me to make me presentable to my father? I mean, when I was little, of course.
That was good. I didn't set the tower on fire.
Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways?
Yeah, not
when I
killing
mentioned it
means
at
mercy,
Sukdol,
therefore I saved
he looked
him.
like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, he got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry, I was a silly goose to bring it up.
I was a silly goose. I was a silly duffer.
Damn, I didn't count on it being so deep.
Oh, oh, oh.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
It's never been a problem.
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Alright, I'll
Well,
carry you.
what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal.
We are,
I'm waiting. Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Yep.
Don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
And it shows. Oof. Be careful.
Oof.
It's just a short way. Hang on.
Just gonna carry you the whole way. Be quicker. Fucking plop you right at the door, love. Here you go, buddy. Bonk.
Oof. Well, you could have been gentler, but I suppose I should be glad you got me here in one piece.
I'll give you what for. Anyway.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Oh, what's going on out here? Oh, jeez.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the
Yeah.
work of a Vax.
Want me to
people.
carry you?
More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
Oh, so I'm supposed to slaughter them? Just like that?
Yes, that scum has no right to defile
Yes.
this place with their presence. It's our home.
Which means they deserve to die.
If we want to be sure they won't give us away,
Fuck, alright.
we've no choice.
My. How quickly Lady
Yeah,
Rosa can
give her the
change her
double.
mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the
Ragamuffins.
villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home. Our property.
That was their home.
They have no
their
right.
property. don't think they care about rights.
Folk who have nowhere to lay their heads and nothing to eat aren't much interested in the troubles of the rich. They just seize the opportunity.
You're right. But they can't stay here either.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there,
What?
Oh, don't worry. I've been climbing up there ever since I was a little girl.
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance. There's a wooden balustrade there all the way to the window. It's like climbing a ladder.
Alright, whatever.
If you say so.
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Right then. Here we go.
Get
I
rid
hope
of the
Rosa can aim
lowlifes.
well.
Give me look. There's someone there.
Oh, they went straight to swords. Ah, well, you're gonna die. Oh, okay.
He must be dead.
And dumb on top of it. Get him!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to kill you, but I will.
Rosa?
Show your stuff!
Rosa!
Well, this is how we've decided to go about it, haven't we?
At him quick. Kill him.
Where's the next one? The guy dead?
Oh,
Oh, hello, buddy. How are you? There's way more of this.
What do you want?
Crushed his windpipe.
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Cabianca wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Bloody hell. How many are in here?
They left no stone unturned.
Fucking hell. Got that squatter life. Alright, so I can't go through here. Let's go up here.
What a mess.
Ooh. Bro, I just got
I'll
in here.
sort you out nicely!
Just die.
What was that?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Now you're going to get it! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Anyway.
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
Terrible.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You
Absolute
know,
ragamuffins.
Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father? Even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
Yes.
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
That's
Exactly.
nice. But no one can get back my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. Some of them are maybe worth more than this entire place.
If our plan succeeds and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I haven't given it much thought yet.
You don't want to get your hopes up.
That too. But if you
Okay.
actually do rob the Royal Mint, we'll also be suspects. We'll have to flee from here. Possibly for good.
It's such a shame. I'll actually miss you.
Is that so? Well, I'll miss you too.
But if you're safer that way, then it's probably for the best.
There's nothing left here anyway. Just look around. Oh well. There's no use in crying over spilled milk. Ziska's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was. But that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you alone now. So it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too, so you're rested up for it.
Where the fuck am I sleeping? No, I have to go sleep downstairs in a hovel. Okay, yep, I have to sleep absolutely downstairs where no one can possibly see or hear me. Yep, no worries. That makes so much fucking sense. Failed. Yeah, oh well. Win some, you lose some. Where'd I get that chainmail from? The neck one? It's part of a male...
Oh, Christ.
What is it? Male collar with badge, I think? Yeah, I bought it.
morning already?
Yeah. Where did my fucking helmet go? Where did my gloves go? What is this? Oh yeah, true. I completely forgot that Malashov was with it. Ah, well, you know, win some, win some. To be honest, completely forgot about that. Oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I bought it, Mace. Oopsies. Oh well, win some, you lose some. There's always wenches, you know. I don't know why they were hitting a bit harder than I thought they were. I didn't have anything on. Yeah, so I bought it or found it. Pretty sure I bought it. G'day, Zizka.
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though.
Checks.
Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malashov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
Why would she? She asked for it herself.
Mainly because you were going. She doesn't seem to like the rest of the group very much.
Well, it's not like you're doing much to change her mind. And the way things look around here certainly didn't improve her mood.
We may be bastards, but we're not ungrateful. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
It's fucking
How did it
dumping
go
in
with
the tunnel.
Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Alright, let's get the Mint Master's key. Where is he? Oh, he's just around the corner. We'll go get his key. Whether I have to steal it or whatnot, doesn't really matter. Where is he? Is he in here or is he at somewhere else?
You're always welcome.
Our city! Houses burned to ash! Blood running in the
Shut up, mate.
Eh?
Those aren't Vavak's men. I smell trouble.
Interesting. Okay. How do I get in then?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Can I get in through some other way, maybe?
And I'm telling you, he doesn't.
Hmm. Oh! Fuck. Oh, I can't go in the back door. Whoopsie.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
Very odd. What's upstairs? Nothing. Oh, there it is.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the one asking questions here.
Where's Vavak?
Where is Vavak?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Surely you can't have just vanished.
I know for a fact you won't find him in town. And he's probably not hiding anywhere nearby either.
Great.
Shit. How long has he been gone?
A few days now. He took the money from his secret mint and disappeared at night.
Of course he did.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why's that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him.
True.
Unfortunately, Vavak isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? The question is whether I can trust you.
Excuse me. I took a big risk to help you
No,
last
fuck
time.
you, Christian.
And you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains.
So do I.
Talk
I
to
like
me
gains.
then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I'll...
All right. But your life depends on nobody finding out about this.
Ah, don't worry. My life was at stake last time, and we're both still here. So you can trust me.
I hope so. Me and a few others want to rob the treasury in the Italian court.
What? My word! I was bracing myself for anything, but this? Have you lost your mind?
Mildly.
Calm down, for God's sake. I know how it sounds, but we've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vavak for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vavak do something as crazy as that. So, why do you think I should take such a big risk? Do you know how much trouble Baresh's murder caused me? The one you neglected to tell me about.
It just never came up.
I was hoping that I'd take over the mint one day as it was. But now I'll have to get silver from God knows where. Why the hell should I help you?
You'll get Vivak in hot water, so if the silver goes missing, it'll be on him. And he'll get hanged.
The noose would suit that bastard nicely, true enough.
I helped him.
All right. Let's say
I
I'll
did the
help.
quest.
But there's one thing we have to be
I
clear
just
about.
killed Baresh.
If it all goes
I
wrong,
don't
the
remember him
slightest
ever
shadow of suspicion
asking me
falls
to
on me.
do anything.
I'll spill the beans about the secret mint, and I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well, all right then.
I'm helpful,
glad
just
we
not
understand
that
each
helpful.
other. So, what exactly is your plan?
I can tell you everything.
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
We'll make it nice and clear to the Cardinal that he'd be wise to cooperate with us.
Fair.
And while he's gabbing on in the meeting, we'll get to work in the guise of retinue.
For Christ's sake! Do you really think nobody will recognize you? Do any of you even speak Italian?
Most people here have never even heard Italian anyway.
Except Giuseppe, our captain of the guard. He's as Italian as Terzarima. And for weeks, he's been going on about nothing else but having the opportunity to talk to a compatriot.
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well. And that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
Guess who's
I
walking
can
around?
turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vivak's key.
Vavak.
Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vivak left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you. And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me...
Alright. Letter. Vavak's scribbled letter. Can I read it somewhere that there's some light? Fucking terrible. To the hands of Sir Christian of Pisek, the Mint Marshal of the Royal Mint at the Italian Court. If you're reading these lines, know that I'm long out of town. I know you sycophant have had your eye on the position for a long time. It's yours, you lined rat. Wish to you with all my heart, and I'm always sorry I won't see your face when you find out where I left you the key. The only thing left is to wish you to enjoy your new title with honour. It won't last long anyway. Let the Italian court sink into the ground, the city council choke on the monastery, wine the secret enterprise be revealed. You and your brother hang from the same beam.
Bacon,
Fuck you,
lard,
fuck the key,
5
fuck
dozen
everything.
eggs. That's not it.
Alright, Bavik, that was very, that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna take an assumption he's put it like in some shit
Good
or
thing the
something.
Mint Master would be so disorganized.
Yeah, I have a feeling he put it in the toilet. Right in an actual shit. That checks out.
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak. Wherever you are.
God will understand. Don't fear God.
Love how he just like
Afraid of water.
gave it a little twist in there too. Really cemented it in that very firm shit. Here you go, Zizko. Here's the shit key. The banger's back. Oh, you're eating, are you, buddy? Just fucking.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and... Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavat got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
The commander of the Italian court is a native Italian. If we're going to be convincing, we'll have to be damn cautious and hope the legate doesn't say anything he shouldn't. Let's pray Godwin can keep it under control.
I'm not one to boast, you know, but few people can match my gift for languages. It would be a sin not to use it. Sono un buon gustaio. Le donne qui sono bellissime. E il vino è delizioso.
Forget it. That face of yours is known all over town. You'll stand at the back and try to be invisible.
But Godwin could surely benefit from some Italian lessons.
I would rather teach a horse the basse danse.
That's all.
That's all he told me.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from my maps and
Of
drawings.
course.
Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I
Mika,
feel like that sounds a bit too
Mika,
easy?
Jeez,
Well,
why
we
can't
have
I?
no
English.
idea what's
So
really
saying,
down there.
Pika pika.
So you better have a
Mi
weapon
chiamo
handy.
Matteo.
Come now. Surely
can
you do
count.
not mean...
Some of the
Rutard's
colours.
daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I'm a bit of a whiz. Nero means black. Blanco means white. Just regular old Italian over here. What are those?
Where are the others, anyway?
Papa de Boobdi?
Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so they left à l'anglaise.
Did you do the work?
Can
at
someone take
free,
Nev
eh?
out, please?
At least with
Just,
your mouth.
They're
Indy's
getting
life.
some
For him.
wagons so we can move the silver.
Can someone redeem
Pisek
that?
wasn't lying, there's quite a hole there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui, oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the
Sort
meantime?
Nev.
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
Alright, say to Rosa Rotard.
I'm going to go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court.
What exactly would you like to know?
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it.
That's a very strange...
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he just didn't finish it in time.
Okay.
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Okay.
What exactly am I supposed to...
We need to find a... When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell
Her
if there's a
father was
cavity
captured.
behind the wall
He's
by
actually
the
in
sound
the
it
place we're trying to
makes.
break into.
The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different colour.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shape.
Take a torch,
Well,
Henry.
Yes.
Stuck in a
pretty much.
meeting.
Thanks for the advice.
Fucking
Anything
the
else I should
potential
know?
accuracy of that is
You'd better hold your
quite
nose
large.
and look before your feet when you enter.
All right then. I'll try.
Alright. Where's Samuel? Come on, hothead, let's go. Half-brother person thing.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.